this is Shipra Singh and welcome back to yet another video on my channel. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and showing so much of love and support. To all the first time viewers, please do consider subscribing to my channel. So yes, in today's video, I am going to be talking about the types of boundaries that you need to set for yourself and how you can set them. So without wasting any further time, let's just get into it. Now first thing first, although I have made a video on what boundary is and you can just check it out, I'll put the link in the description box. Boundaries are nothing but the limits that you build for yourself, for your mental and your emotional stability. Now boundaries, as personal as it may sound, sometimes can get between the relations of you and your loved ones. Sometimes we go out of our limits to protect the bonds that we have with our loved ones, and in while doing so we might just tamper our boundaries without even realizing it. Therefore, it is extremely important that you communicate your boundaries to every person in your life and make sure that they are aware about it. Communication can be verbal, like you can just clearly say them yes or no. Like there are certain things that you can just tell them that this is not how you would prefer it, or this is a certain way that you would prefer it. Or it can be through actions, like in a daily routine, if somebody is continuously asking you for an inappropriate help or something that you are not ready for, you can just tell them that no, you are not ready for it, and or you can just try to distance yourself from it, so the person will get a hint that you are not up for it. So it can be either verbal or it can be either through actions. Now in this video, I am going to talk about certain types of boundaries which not only should be compulsorily set in everybody's life but also should be clearly communicated. Number one is physical boundary. Now what does physical boundary means? Physical boundary is something which is to your body. It is linked to your body. For example, some people are not comfortable with hugs, so you can just tell them that you are not. Like it is your decision and it is nothing to be ashamed of, or it is nothing to be peer pressured about it. So in case if you're not comfortable with hugs, it is your choice, and you can just say to the person, or you can just explain it to the group that you are not comfortable with it. Another type of physical boundaries could be if you're not comfortable with certain sports that involves a lot of touching or that involves a lot of body communication. For example, kabaddi. If you are not okay with playing with it, you can just go ahead and say that you are not okay with it, and it is completely fine. Second type of boundary is emotional boundaries. Now again, what is emotional boundaries? Emotional boundaries is setting boundaries about, or it is about your comfort with your past or your comfort with your present emotions. It can either be saying no to sharing your past traumas or past experiences. It can either be saying no to talk about your ex-boyfriend, ex-friends, or it can either be not talking about your family, or it can either be just not talking about how you're feeling right now. So as important as it is to share your emotions, you don't have to feel a mandate of sharing it with anybody and everybody. So yes, there are certain things that we don't like to trigger, or that would trigger our mental peace if we keep talking about it, and if there are certain things that there are certain people who keep on trying to trying to get you talk about your past, or just trying to figure out what happened there and everything. And if you are not okay with it, if you're not okay with sharing it, you can just stand up for yourself and you can say that you don't want to talk about it, and that's it. You don't have to justify yourself, you don't have to explain it to anybody. If you're not comfortable, you just have to say no. Third type of boundary is material boundary. Now it may sound a bit crazy, but the material boundary is about, it can be either about sharing your stuffs, sharing your pens, sharing your laptop, sharing your space with anybody else. And if you're not comfortable with it, again, it is your whole right to stand up and say that you're not okay with it. So that's about material boundary. It can also sometimes be monetary in case you are not comfortable. Like suppose you're hanging out with a group of friends and it's every time you who have to pay, then you can just say that you are not okay with it, and there can be reasons behind it, there can be no reasons behind it, but you can completely take a stand for yourself and it would be right. Fourth type of boundary is intellectual boundary. Now this is a bit tough, but let me just talk you through it. Intellectual boundary is what type of conversations would you like to have with different sets of people. For example, with some people you might be really into talking about your work. With some people you might really be into talking about life and all the social interpersonal stuffs. And with some people you just have an upper conversation as to how your day went, or just regular conversations about movies or something. So yes, now again, if some person constantly insists on talking to you in some other topic which you are not interested in, so you can just clearly say to that person that you would not prefer to have such conversation with that person, or it is not under your comfort zone to talk to that person about a particular topic. Intellectual boundaries can also be disagreeing or agreeing on what on certain beliefs or certain concepts. Okay, and the last type of boundary is time boundary. Now obviously time is precious for all of us, and the way you want to spend it, the way you want it to be utilized, it's completely dependent on you. If you want to go out and party on Sunday nights, it's your wish. If you want to party all week, again it's your wish. If you want to stay at home all day long, it's completely your call, and there is no explanation that you owe to anybody as long as you need it for yourself. Or if you want to skip a party at work, and if you want to stay at home and spend time with your parents, there is nothing to be guilty of, and there is nothing that you have, and there is nothing like you owe an apology or an explanation to your colleagues or your friends. So that's about time boundary. Always remember two things, that is your boundaries, the kind of boundaries that you're setting for yourself. It should bring a positive growth in you, and if it's bringing a negative growth in you, then your boundaries have been set wrong, and you need to reconsider or plan your boundaries. And another thing is that setting boundaries does not make you less of a good or a compassionate person or a compassionate human being. It does not make you selfish, because setting boundaries is a type of self-care. Please remember that being a good person, being a compassionate person, or being a cheerful person does not mean being a person without no boundaries. Setting boundaries is an act of self-care and self-love, and only when you can completely take care of yourself and when you can completely love yourself, you'll be able to give it out to the world. Only when you are fully content with self-love, you can love others selflessly. So yes, that's it for this video. I hope you guys find this video helpful, and I hope you guys like this video. Do not forget to press the like button, and if you are new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. And until next video, keep sharing love. Bye bye.